Welcome back, folks. We are joined, as always, by Esther Hedgehog. Hello, hello.
Oh, hello.
And what are you doing?
Well, I was dismantling things, but I'm not going to anymore. I'm going to actually stop that
Okay.
because it's not
So,
exciting. I
okay.
want to do something far more exciting. I was taking the copper smelter out. I want to do something
Oh,
far more
okay.
exciting. I don't know what. I don't know what. What's? Do we have a problem anywhere? Oh yes, my
Well,
petroleum build is not petroleum, but my petroleum. Yeah, my petroleum build is crap. But that's not the point. My petroleum drop off for our chemical plants is awful. So I could go and try and fix that, and I have an idea how to fix it. So
okay.
sounds like a plan. What about you?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Well, I've actually completed the initial rocket silo setup. Uh, Rocket launchy thing.
You're just gonna put 5, 6 of them in a row, or
Yeah, seven of them, 6 or 7 of them in a row.
and the
And
train
that'll be
stops?
enough.
The train stops are enough for supplying that all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I,
We need to make satellites.
I have a question. I have a question that I have to ask.
Okay.
If you're running a single belt out from the trains, why are you unloading on
Mm-hmm.
both sides?
Uh, because I didn't think about it.
Okay,
Basically because I was stupid.
fair enough. Okay. Also, you need to put chain signals in just in front of the train stops because the rear signals aren't working. In fact, you need to put signals
Yep.
in all over the place there. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
But
absolutely do.
yeah, yep. Yeah. You need signals in places there. So I just saw
Yep.
the signals at the back of the train stops flashing. That was all. But yeah, I don't understand why you unload from both sides if you're shrinking it all down to one belt. That seems like a. I mean, yeah, it's a buffer, but just unloading from a single side of the train would work. But
I agree, but I'm not that smart. So I did it this way.
okay, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, right,
Just
that was something I wanted to check as
so
well.
basically just
Are we
because of
okay
stupidity.
with water? Are we okay with water? Yep, you're okay with the water. We just literally the issue we have with
Right?
our uh, oil system is that we just
Don't have enough oil.
no, we've got enough oil, we've got enough petroleum. Um, the issue is just getting it to the trains. It doesn't seem as if the pump is fast enough to pump it to the trains in time.
Okay.
But yeah, I kind of expected that. I mean, I think when I redo the oil, I'm going to do it in smaller segments and have like, right, so that oil train drops off there and that goes to a couple of refineries and then goes back and then build a whole new system with a different oil drop off and different pickups. But I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. Probably not.
Your ideas are generally okay. So
Well, I was
I
thinking,
would say
I was just thinking doing smaller bits to it and try and figure out like, okay, so if I want to let's go to the Factorio calculator just quickly here and go petroleum, petroleum. Boom. I want to make enough petroleum to fill a train in 1 minute. Now, that's 100,000, isn't it?
100,000 what?
100,000 petroleum because a train cart, an oil tanker carries 25,000. We got 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100,000.
Yeah,
So if I say I
that
want to fill
makes
a
sense.
train in 1 minute, that means without any boosters or anything, just default, I need 85 oil refineries. Whereas if I put the we're going with speed module 3s for pretty much everything, can't we?
That's quite a few oil refineries.
If you put speed module 3s in there, which we're doing, it comes down to 34.
Okay.
And then I could build that, and then once it's built, and I know that can fit a train in 1 minute, I can just copy and paste it to a new location and go, okay, and this one fills a train in 1 minute, and then the next one fills a train in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Does require a lot of petroleum coming in, though. A lot of oil, sorry, coming in. Petroleum. Oil.
We are so far away from rocket salts. It's almost depressing. We need to make 100 accumulators. I guess. Let's quickly go to the calculator. And again, I'm sorry you can't see that. But
Yeah, I need to be able to get it up on screen as well. But so if I go with productivity modules in the light oil cracking, heavy oil cracking, it basically evens up. You need like 33 refineries, 37 chemical plants for cracking, and 30 for making petroleum. Which is, and I like the number. Yeah, that looks good.
So you need a lot.
Well, I need a few.
Okay.
Maybe.
We need a factory making radars. We need 14 factories making accumulators. We need 14 factories making solar panels. We need 294 factories making low density structures. Jesus.
Yeah.
We need 400 factories making rocket control units.
My idea's gonna work.
400 factories making rocket control units. We need 200 factories making speed modules.
400 factories making rocket control units.
Yep.
What, for 1,000 size per minute? Oh.
Yep.
Rocket control unit. Oh yeah, there's 1,000 there. Let's change that to the crap belt sizes. There we go. Yeah, 400. But then if you drop speed module 3s in them, it comes down to 133. And we've currently got 6, 12, 24. But that could be expanded really. I think I put that in there because it has the space to expand out to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So expanding that isn't a big problem.
But that wants to be moved from there because that's where our iron smelting is going to go.
Yeah. But damn. Our base needs to get bigger.
Yep.
Because we just need the space. We just need the space. Ah.
Right, pick up all the trees. Get the trees out of the way.
Guys, a quick guess, guesstimate round here in this video. Leave it in your comments. When do you think, how many episodes in do you think that we'll be making 1,000 science a minute? We're on episode what now?
This will be episode 143.
Episode 143. So in episode what number do you think that we will be making 1,000 science a minute? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments your guess. My guess.
Oh, got it.
What's your guess?
I reckon it's actually not going to be as far as you think. I reckon it's going to be about 200.
That would be that was my target number as well. So I was thinking 200 as well.
Yeah. That's the goal.
I was thinking 200 as well.
And like
unless we do a lot of faffing, which we tend to do.
That's very true, yes. And I do think like moving the iron smeltery is not going to be done on an episode. That's going to be done between episodes, because that is not exciting to watch. Not that we are generally exciting to watch, I feel, anyway. But you know what I mean. I can't do it. No.
All right, so 200. 200 is the goal. 1,000 science a minute by episode 200. But do you guys think we can do it? Let us know. Let us know. Or do you think we can do it before? Maybe. Are you optimistic on our behalf? All right, I need to find some place that we can build stuff. Solar panels, accumulators, radars. Radars are easy though. Radars are easy. They are just iron plate, iron gears, and electronic circuits. So we could. Now, how many of those do we need? We just need one factory making them. So why don't we just make them over at our mall thing? Because we have space for that, right? I hope. Let's head over there.
This is terribly hacky.
Hacky?
I'm not sure I like it.
What? Are you playing hacky sack?
No. This is not.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm trying to change it so that the petroleum drop-off is closer to the chemical plants, but also spread out from the chemical plants.
Okay.
I do realise that's a statement that probably doesn't make much sense.
Well, we generally don't make much sense when we say something. So that's fine.
Oh, you're in the wrong place. How dare you be? Okay.
I'm going to continue this down. And we're going to set up construction of radars down here. But how the heck do I get it down here? This is just a little bit spaghetti-ish, this area, but that's okay. As long as it works. But it is a tiny bit spaghetti-ish. All right, so we have gears and electronic circuits there. Then we just need iron, really, which we have right there. So
you'd go to there, you'd go to there,
and then get it into a train somehow.
Yeah, we want you on the crap pipe though. Obviously, that makes so much more sense.
Okay.
Right, spider truck, get out. Your legs are in the way.
All right, so if we set you up
But then I can't do anything here with this, or can I? Yes, I can do something like this.
Here.
This is weird.
It'll tell
That's
you
move.
to make radars. Oh, full.
Then each one goes up to this,
no,
and then we have a pump here. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. I am torn as to whether this design is going to be any good. Whereas the only way to find out is to build it.
Yeah, try it out.
See if it works. Right, copy, paste.
So we will have a input there. Then we'll have the iron coming up here.
You unload into
So
the 4 tanks.
That.
And the 4 tanks pump up to here. So each tank is running a row on its own.
No, actually, that. There.
Inactivity or empty cargo.
There. Oh, and we're missing a bottom belt. There we go. Then we'll have a thing there.
Oh.
And then we just need to bring it out.
Oops.
And into a train station. And that'll be our radars. And I actually wouldn't mind getting radars on our mole train as well. Because that would be kind of useful. I think. What do you think?
I don't.
Oh, you just don't think it's
No,
just
no,
not a thing.
I try not to.
Yeah,
Thinking comes up with ideas. Ideas leads to effort.
Yeah, and effort leads to old age and death. Yeah, I agree. Very valid point.
Okay,
Very valid point.
I feel like that is going to work better. I think I think that is going to work. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work better or not. I just hope it does.
Are you facing the wrong way or no? No, you're empty. That's fine. Okay, fair enough.
Why are there so many coal trains waiting there? I also made a small mistake of forgetting to put
How the heck do I
there.
get this out of here?
I do want to move that line as well, actually.
I'm gonna leave more landfill in there, but you know, that kind of sucks.
No, we'll leave it. Screw it. Close enough. And you're coming and filling these up all the time, which is good, which means the plastic is flowing, which means now the next problem is going to be that we're not producing enough petroleum, because that's always the next problem. Although we are producing enough petroleum, it's just that I have built this in such a spaghetti way.
I love spaghetti. Spaghetti is delicious.
The pump is only pumping at 1,384 a second.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Because the numbers make no sense when it comes to pipe. All the pipes balance evenly. It's like that's not. I mean, yeah, if all pipes were completely level, so I suppose this world is flat Earth. This is not even Earth. It's flat. It's flat land. There's no up or down. It's completely flat. Even though the pipes very clearly go down into the ground and then back up again, it still tries to even all the pipes out, and that's just not how they work. It's not how fluid dynamics work in real life. I don't like. So I don't understand why that pump, which can apparently pump at a maximum of 12,000 a second, is only pumping at 1,384. What is the limiting factor on that pump?
I have no idea.
Because this one is
Or,
pumping
as
at
my wife would say,
1,384.
my loop.
This one is also pumping at 1,384, yet the pipe just after it only has 23 petroleum in it. So it's not like it's the pipes are struggling.
It's the pumps.
But then how do I make them go faster? Do I put more pumps in?
That's a very good question.
I don't I don't understand. And I have watched a Nidhouse video on how it goes, and
It didn't make sense.
I watched it, and then he says, "Oh, and this is the limit we can go because we're running up to the limits of the pipe throughput." And I'm like, "Where are you getting the numbers for the pipe throughput? Because I can't find them anywhere." Because the pumps can pump at 12,000 apparently, but they never get to 12,000.
No.
So I don't know how to do it. Is it? I feel like I rant about pipes at least once a week.
No, well, if it deserves a rant, then give it a rant.
But let's add another pump here. Okay, so that pump is pumping at 2,000-ish. But the pump coming out of the tank is pumping at 1,380. And it's slowly going up based on the level of the tank.
It was.
I don't understand it. Is that a problem as well? Is that little pipe there? Because I have heard that
I'm making noise.
a pipe after a pump is a bad thing.
But if there's no pipe after the pump, then what's...
If you're pumping into a tank, you should pump directly into the tank. You shouldn't put a pipe between it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Apparently. Oh, there you go. There you go. I removed that little pipe, and I put the pump directly onto the tank, and now the pumps are pumping at 3,000. Plus I put an extra pump in for extra pressure. So now we're pumping at 3,000.
Okay, well, that sounds good. It's a big improvement over the 1100 or something.
Still not coming down here fast enough because this is still coming down at 1,384. Probably because I have a pipe directly after the pump. So how does one pump directly into a tank?
By placing the pump right in front of the tank.
But I need to pump into
would
4
be my guess.
tanks. Do I just... Right, do you know what? We're going to play with pumps for a bit. I'm gonna overdo it with pumps. What do I do? I'm just gonna we're just gonna right. Put a pump there, put one there, and put one there. There was a tree in the way. Well, we can remedy that. We have the technology.
I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get these radars onto the mole train.
Force them. Right. So it's
really
definitely a pipe throughput issue.
I don't think I'll be able to get them on. Wow, there has to be a way. You just have to think about it, but thinking hurts. Bad for your health. So, what we could do is basically make another output line and go up this way. Then we could have it come over here. Come down here for a pickup. That could be possible. I think that's how we're going to do it. think that's how we're going to do it. And then we're going to make another train stop for the radars to be picked up for science.
Okay, that makes sense. That is making sense.
Oh,
in my
thank
head.
you.
And then yeah, I'm sure what you're doing is making sense as well because I was completely listening to it. Right. So what are you trying to achieve? Sorry, trying to get radars onto the train.
Yeah, so I've set up radar production here.
Yeah.
And but I want to have radars on our mall train as well, so that we can just call for more radars, right?
Right.
And what I'm thinking is I make another output, and I'll pull that up around this way, so it comes up here and over here, and just to the north of the assembler line, and then I'll just make an undergroundy for the assemblers and get it going into the train through there.
Yep.
That's my plan. It's spaghetti, but
Yep.
it's useful.
Yep.
Spaghetti.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That sounds good. That sounds good. I feel
And
like
then
that.
I'll make a new train stop down here for picking up
So you're full.
radars for science.
Right. Okay. I think I get it, but this is not going to be ideal for what I want to do here.
Where are you? Let me see what you're doing. Where are you?
I don't know what I'm doing. Don't look.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. That's Blue Man. But we are running out of time again.
I'm also running out of pumps because I'm going a little excessive with pumps.
That's a lot of pumps that you've put in.
I feel like I just need to replace all the pipes with just a row of pumps and just be done with it because pumps make sense in my head, pipes do not.
Okay. Yeah, well, pump it up.
And just if there's a really long pipeline, just be like, do you know what? Every time you go underground and it goes for a certain length, then comes up again. Every time it comes up, a pump goes in.
Yep.
That's about the only way I can figure out to make this actually work. I don't know of any other way to do it. There we go. We're actually now using all our petroleum. It's actually being the issue was that we were making more petroleum than we were actually pumping down to the train.
Okay.
That was the problem. It was just getting it to the train was the issue. Now we're overdoing it to the train. Yeah. It's not even at all on how it does stuff either.
Well,
that needs to be a pump. That needs to be a pump.
Since we're talking about pumps, I don't remember who made the song, but I just want to give a shout out to Pump It Up.
Oh, okay.
If you remember that song,
Yes,
maybe you're.
Yes. No, I remember that song.
That was a good song.
I thought you were going to say that Pump Up the Jam song.
Oh, Pump Up the Jam is a good one too. But you need power. Oh, you're putting in power.
Yeah. I'm just going to overdo it with pumps. I don't know why I've got a solid fuel building going on here. I don't know why that's even. It wasn't connected. Then I came down here and now it is connected. I want to disconnect this because I want to use up the fuel that's here, but the fuel's not being used anywhere because we're no longer using solid fuel.
Are we using it for anything?
It's being used for rocket science, but for rocket. But it's not being used for rocket because it's been done. know what I mean? It's the rocket is full.
But we need it for rocket fuel for the science.
Yes, but it's being made there. The solid fuel is being made there. We dump off light oil, and it's being made in the area.
On site.
Yeah. So yeah.
On site. Efficiency. You're saying efficiency.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Because
So
that's normally not what we do. We don't do efficient.
Which means I don't actually need this tank here either. So let's get rid of that and put a pipe in and see whether the pipe is better than the tank. We were pumping at 3,000 for a moment, and then I think we ran out of petroleum. Yes, we did. We ran out of petroleum. Okay. Is anything complaining because its output is full? Nope. All of our oil rigs are running. That is running.
Everything is producing something.
Everything is producing something. We're only just about getting water to the end of the pipe, so water is becoming a bit of an issue there. But that makes sense because that is one ginormous pipe with a single pump in it. So
more pumps.
More pumps. Yeah.
But we are out of time.
We are out of time, so we'll have to do that later.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Shall we call it?
Yeah, let's leave it here.
All right. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Have fun.
Okay.